You just don't like it when a woman is outspoken. You're intimidated by that.
You just met me like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, and you're already starting to say, you just called me a bitch, you insulted me, I have not insulted.
Oh, he called her a bitch. She has only shared her opinions, which actually he was triggered by to the point to where he called her a bitch. So, who's really the bitch? Triple TG gang. We back in this thing. You already know what it is if you do not know who I am. My name is Diamond. I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. Today, man, we got another reaction to these guys right here, man. If you did not watch my recent reaction, a lot of you guys been spamming that video. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt, and let's break down this one right here, man. Look, make sure that you go cop your merch. True to the Game merch is out right now. Make sure that you do not miss out. Go cop your merch. True to the Game is on the front. Stop Simping is on the back. Alright, also if you want my help directly, make sure you click the link in my description down below. Book a one-on-one coaching call with me. Alright, we can break down your specific situation and I can give you some advice on it. Alright, and other than that, man, let's get straight into the video. If you are a pimp and not a simp, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts down below, hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. Let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Let's go. Just wanted to let you guys know before we actually start the video that there are some parts in this video where you see the video freezing. I thought it was my system, but if you actually go to the video, the actual original video, it was the video that was freezing. It was not my system, so I did want to clear that up just in case you think my shit is janky as fuck. Sometimes it is janky as fuck. But this time is not a time where it was being janky. It was actually this clip channel who put this out. Their shit was janky. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know. If you see freezing of the video, that is the reason why. It is not my janky ass shit today. Alright, I gotta stick up for my shit. But let's get into the video.
You were talking to a guy and you're really interested in him. And you wanted to angle for a relationship. You wanted exclusivity with him. One of his conditions for exclusivity was that you stop going out and partying. Do you accept that, or do you say, hey, you're not going to control me, I'm going to do my own thing, I'm going to go party?
Now, before they respond, I'm just going to say this. Me personally, I just wouldn't take that woman serious. If I know she's the type of woman to want to go out all the time, then she's just going to see that I'm going to go ahead and just pull back. I'm just going to go ahead and not talk to her as much. I'm just going to distance myself more, if that makes sense. She might say, hey, I don't know what's going on. Like, we don't talk as much anymore, whatever the case is. And at that moment in time, I just be like, hey, you know, everything is cool. You know, I see that you enjoy going out and things of that nature. You know, I'm not really into that. I'm not really into my woman going out all the time and doing this and doing that. But you have every right to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But me personally, I just don't see myself with a woman or taking a woman seriously who does that, you know. And at that point, she could say, hey, I respect it. You know, this is my life and that's what I want to do. I'm going to continue to do that. Or she could say, well, you know what? I didn't even know that was a big issue to you. I will go ahead and make the adjustments that I need to make because I do value you in my life and I don't want that to be an issue. So it could go one of two ways, but I'm never going to say, bitch, you better sit your ass down and you better stop going to mimosa morning with your bitches and stop motherfucking going out at night. I'm not ever going to try to control a woman because first and foremost, this is not a dog. This is not a pet. She is not an object. So I'm not going to objectify her and treat her as if she's my property when she is an individual who has her own mind and her own freedom and her own choices. Therefore, I'm going to allow her to do what she wants to do. You can make your own decision whether or not you want to do this or don't do this. So that's what I'll say on that. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Take it or leave it. Go ahead.
Personally, I wouldn't accept that just because I think a huge part of partying, at least for me, is going out with my friends. Like, I love going out with my friends, my guy friends, my girl.
I'm gonna just say this: if she values that man, she will make the adjustments. If she values that man enough. If she doesn't value that man enough, she's gonna say exactly what she's saying right here. And for the average G.I. Joe ass nigga, she's gonna feel this way. But for that nigga, right? She's not gonna give a fuck about her friends, her family. Now, don't take it to the extreme. What I basically mean is she's gonna make that man the focal point of her life. She's gonna want to always spend time with that man. She's always gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she's gonna just say fuck her family and fuck her friends, but you're gonna take priority when you're that nigga to her.
Girlfriends, it's just always
It's
a
just
fun
what it
night, like no matter where we go. Even if we don't find a party, it's just the whole spending time with them and just bonding. I mean, we hang out outside of partying too, but I think that would make me a little bit upset because he's taking away time from my friends. But I understand.
She's only talking about an average G.I. Joe nigga. Trust and believe. She's talking about an average G.I. Joe ass nigga. A man that she's really into, she wouldn't have this type of energy. Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
If my kind of goal going into partying was, oh, I'm going to go to this party, I'm going to find a guy, I understand that. But for me personally, I party with my friends, so.
Okay. What about you?
I would say, I mean, definitely like.
Can you tilt the microphone down just slightly? Yeah.
Well, if it's like a condition, like you have to, I would say no. But at the same time, like.
You have to what?
I would be down to probably like hang out with like my boyfriend or the guy I'm talking to instead of like going out on Friday night. But it can't be like every Friday night. I'm just gonna.
Is this shit pausing just on my end or is it pausing on y'all's end too? I wonder if this is like, if this actual video is freezing or if it's just my shit that's just so fucked up that it's freezing. So I apologize in advance. Y'all know I try to give y'all the best viewer experience. But fuck. The shit just seems like it's freezing, but it's not freezing because the audio is still there. So I don't know if it's this particular clip or if it's my shit. So I would just want to apologize.
But at the same time, like, I would be down to probably like hang out with like my boyfriend or the guy I'm talking to instead of like going out on Friday night.
At least she keeping it true. At least she keeping it true. She said, she admitted, yeah, I'd rather fuck with my nigga than go out with my girls. And I'ma just say, if you that nigga, she's gonna want to fuck with you rather than go out with her girls. I don't know how many times bitch, go out. Go have a good time, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of nigga, bro. Like, I want you to go enjoy yourself. I'm gonna enjoy myself. And I like my alone time. I like, you know what I'm saying? I push girls. Go have fun. You know what I'm saying? I just want to spend time with you. I just want to go have fun. Go be free. Go, your homegirl hit you up. Go enjoy yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And I believe personally, when she does go enjoy herself, man, she enjoys herself even more when she comes back to you. Not saying that she wouldn't if she didn't go out, but I'm just saying, like, you know, go enjoy yourself. You ain't got to make me your whole life. I know you want to, but you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then the time that we do get together, we'll appreciate it even more. You'll appreciate it even more and all of that. So I'm not the type of nigga who's insecure and, bitch, you better not go here. You better not go there. Because I know when you go out there, you're going to miss me even more, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're going to be like, what am I doing out here? This is just so, I'm bored. I'm just waiting, you know what I'm saying, till we get done doing this. And then I'm headed back over your shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
But it can't be like every
That's
Friday night. I'm just going to give up having fun with my friends and like, just for a guy, like, no. Probably like a mix of both.
No, I do not listen to men.
She doesn't listen to the average G.I. Joe ass nigga, bro. Alright? To a real man, she's gonna listen. Because if she doesn't listen, she can get the fuck out. She can get the fuck out. Alright? Because a real man is not going to tolerate that shit. Now, all the other dusty ass dudes that she be dealing with, she can have that attitude with. And them niggas is still going to trail behind her ass. You know what I'm saying? But to a real nigga with game, bitch, bye-bye. See ya later. Sayonara. See ya never. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen, you gotta fucking go, bitch.
Let's go into... You don't listen to men.
No, why am I going to... Even if he is my boyfriend, am I going to marry him? I'm 21. I don't think I'm going to marry him. So if I want to go out with my friends and party, I'm going to go out with my friends and party. I really don't care if he's telling me not to go. Because
once again, she talking all of this shit right now. But for that nigga, she's going to do exactly what he says. So don't allow this type of what she's saying out her mouth. Don't allow this to trigger you, fellas. Don't allow this to trigger you. The only reason why this should trigger you is if you're the average G.I. Joe ass nigga. And if that's the case, continue watching these videos, alright? Or book a call with me so we can get you out of that average G.I. Joe nigga era. Because what she's saying right here does not apply to a nigga with game. Does not apply to a real man, right? This only applies to niggas who, they're average. They're just average.
Because 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to bars and and is probably partying with his friends. So I'm guessing that exception's probably just for me. Is he also gonna, is that not allowed for him either? Is he also gonna go party, or is that just for me?
He's not gonna, he doesn't party.
Then maybe.
Oh, she's full of shit.
Okay,
This girl's
if it's the same,
What? My bad, yo. I'm not focused.
probably partying with his friends. So I'm guessing that exception's probably just for me. Is he also gonna, is that not allowed for him either? Is he also gonna go party, or is that just for me?
He's not gonna, he doesn't party.
Then maybe.
Oh, she's full of shit.
Okay,
This girl's
if it's the same
This girl's full
way,
of shit.
if it's the same way, and if he's not gonna go party, then maybe. It depends how much I like him.
You just want to be loved.
She said the truth right there. She said the truth right there. What did I just tell you? She talking all of that shit just to turn around and say, it depends how much I like him. And that's the thing. She don't like you average Joe ass niggas, average G.I. Joe ass niggas. She don't really like you for real. She just got you around until the real nigga that she really like comes in her life and changes it. It flips it upside down, right?
Go party, then maybe. It depends how much I like him.
You just want to be loved.
Yeah, I do want to be loved.
Women want to be loved by that nigga though. They don't want to be loved by an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, right? Who's weak and soft.
But I'm not gonna go make these exceptions for a guy, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's not. I'm 21.
He's not telling you. Hold on. He's not telling you to accept some like abusive standard. He's saying you're dating a guy. He's like, yeah, I don't go out and drink. Could you not go out and drink too? You're like, well, I don't let men tell me what to do. Like,
well, yeah,
because
like if he's already trying to control what I'm doing and who I'm going out with, what I'm doing in my free time, that's might be the start of something toxic, and I don't want to put myself in that situation.
Let's just...
I'm 21 years old. I just became the legal age to go out to bars. If a man is telling me, I'm sorry, no, you can't go out and drink with your friends, I'm sorry, but you're not the man for me. And that's okay. And she's right though. She's right though, because the man for her, that nigga to her, she's going to follow his directions. She's going to follow his lead. But for the average G.I. Joe ass nigga, who is probably 99.9% of the niggas who deal with her, she's not really into him anyway. So of course she ain't gonna listen. Immediately would lose that interest, because I'm sorry, but I'm my own person. I have free will, and I don't think Bro,
this is crazy. Like, I don't even think it's my shit that's breaking it up like this. I don't know what exactly it is, man, but I apologize, y'all. Like I said, it's gonna freeze a little bit. The video gonna freeze a little bit, but just bear with me, man. Bear with me.
And I immediately would lose that interest, because I'm sorry, but I'm my own person. I have free will, and I don't think I would really love somebody enough to just be like, drop everything and just listen to them. I am my own person.
I mean, I agree that she is. I just said that earlier in the video. Like, a woman is not your property. A woman does have her own mind, but when you are that nigga and she's under your influence, she wants to listen. She willingly wants to submit. She willingly wants to serve you. She willingly wants to do these things. She wants to cooperate. Whereas with an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, she feels like, for what? What value am I getting in exchange for me cooperating with you, or whatever the case is, right? So it's just two different mindsets, and you can't be upset at the woman. Because the woman just ain't experienced the real nigga. And what she does, she gonna listen. Trust and believe.
Natasha, were you gonna respond, or?
No, wait.
This shit
Okay,
freedom
so-
is crazy, bro.
Well, I'll address it really quick. Why not? We can address it really quick since it's interesting. So you said that you wouldn't change any of your behaviors when you get into a relationship.
Yeah.
But isn't part of a relationship, you do change certain things. For example, you no longer sleep with other people, assuming you're in a monogamous relationship.
Obviously, yeah, I think it's best to grow. When you're in a relationship, it's if you're benefiting and you're growing in a relationship, good. But if you are unhappy and if you're not happy, like staying home with your man and you would rather be partying, break up with him. Don't be with him, because if you'd rather be partying, go do that.
If you rather be partying, it's rather than being with your nigga, you don't really like your nigga for real. So she right, don't be with that nigga. That's a fact. And what he said, shouldn't you be making adjustments? Women only make adjustments for niggas who she sees value in. She's not just going to make adjustments for a random, an average G.I. Joe. She's just not going to do that. She's going to expect the average G.I. Joe to make adjustments for her. The nigga with game, she is going to have to make adjustments to be with him, or he's just going to be like, it's cool, on to the next one. No Jay-Z. So that's the difference. The average G.I. Joe nigga wants a woman to change or make adjustments for him. The nigga with game doesn't expect you to make adjustments for him. He just knows what he wants. He knows, what he wants out of the situation with the woman. And if he's not getting that, he's just going to dip. And as a result, a lot of the times, women do make those adjustments on their own because they see the value in fucking with that dude. Because he's that dude. So you have to understand the difference. You want to be that dude. You don't want to be an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, bro. That's what it comes down to.
You're not committed to be stay-at-home girlfriend with your man and just listen to your man, because is that man providing for me financially? Probably not. Does he have a ring? Did he put a ring on my finger? Probably not.
All of these things she's talking about, remember, she's talking about an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, bro. She needs all of these extras and bells and whistles and trinkets because you're not enough. You don't even believe that you're enough as an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, right? So she's got to get value from somewhere.
Is he gonna put a ring on my finger?
Probably
not. I'm 21 years old. And I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that. That's okay. I'm not looking for marriage at 21 years old, and I don't think I'm gonna find a high value man at this age, because there isn't any high value men at this age.
Well, I mean, it's actually at 21 years old, that's the best time to be looking for a high value man. But,
he's right.
Go ahead. You wanted to come in, John? Go.
Who's the guy that made you like this?
Wait, did you just do the who hurt you?
Made me like this.
Is this the who
Why
hurt
do
you?
you think a man has...
All the average G.I. Joe ass niggas that she has been with in her lifetime have made her think what she's thinking now. And there's nothing wrong with how she's thinking, because if you're an average G.I. Joe ass nigga, why should she make adjustments for you? For what? For what? She doesn't see the value in you because you don't even see the value in you. So can you really judge her for having the mindset that she has when she ain't really fuck with a real nigga?
has made me like this.
Dude,
Who do you think?
Somebody definitely hurt you.
No guy has really hurt me
So you
enough.
just born with all this angst and hatred
Carson,
in your
can
heart?
you close the,
Why? Because I have
She ain't got no hate in her heart.
like
No,
values that aren't traditional.
I didn't say anything. Listen,
It
just
seems
because
like
I'm wearing
it.
listen, just because
With a nigga with game, every woman is traditional.
I'm wearing a
pushing-
suit
you're
doesn't
pushing
mean
that.
just
You're
relax,
pushing that.
relax. Okay, just because I'm wearing a suit doesn't mean I'm traditional. It means I'm professional. Okay? So
Okay.
all I'm trying to say is he asked you like a very simple question, but you came back with like a fiery, emotionally charged answer that was kind of like a little bit anti-male. And so I'm trying to figure out like,
No.
yeah, like what happened?
Nothing happened. I've only really ever been in one really serious relationship, and I was the one who ended it because
Because he was a average G.I. Joe ass nigga. Once again.
I thought that it would be more fun to be single, and I've had a really great time being single. And I honestly
Yeah,
try
you
to
seem
encourage.
so happy.
I am happy. I'm not looking for a
And
relationship.
that's the difference. When you have game and a woman wants to, maybe she gets mad at you for whatever reason, right? And you a nigga with game. And she go out there and she go date and stuff like that. She gonna want to come right back to you because she sees that there's a night and day difference when you have game, bruh. And the average nigga out there ain't got it. He just ain't got it, bruh. Like, who you gonna go to from here? Where you gonna go from here, bruh? And that's not even me being like cocky or anything. It's just like, where are you really gonna go from here, bruh? Like, to the next average nigga, bruh. Like, okay, all right, okay, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the mindset that we come from when we do have game, because there is no competition, because there's nobody who is me. When you learn game, you learn that all you got to do is be your authentic version of yourself. And if you're doing that, right, she's only going to be able to experience certain things with you, right? There's never going to be another you on this planet. So when you can tap into who you are, your authenticity, and express and share that with the woman to build that emotional bridge that connects you to, there's no other connection that she can have like yours. I'm not saying that you're the only nigga with game. There are other people with game out there too that she might run into, but they will not have a connection like you guys have, because yours is authentic to y'all's situation, because you're being your authentic self. And if that's the case, you're just like a snowflake. Not saying you're soft. Some of y'all are. But like a snowflake, there's no one snowflake that is the same as the next snowflake. So with that being the case, there will always be an element of, damn, I will never get this again. I will never experience this again unless I'm with him again or her again. So
Yeah, I've been on like
what it is.
dating sites, but if you look at the people that I match with or the people that I like my messages, there really isn't none, because I haven't found that high value male that I want to marry or pursue or even sleep with.
High value men, 9 times out of 10, they're not on dating apps.
That is correct.
Just like high value women, 9 times out of 10 are not on dating apps.
What makes a high value woman?
Oh, God.
What's that?
Concepts foreign
Let me
to
ask you that.
Concepts foreign to you. Modesty, being demure.
Modesty. What does modesty?
Yeah, modesty in character, modesty in appearance, modesty in her demeanor.
You just don't like it when a woman is outspoken. You're intimidated by that.
You just met me like 10 minutes
Well,
ago.
okay.
And
let's-
you're already
guys,
starting
guys.
to say, you just called me a bitch, you insulted
hold
me.
on.
I have not insulted
oh, he called her a bitch? I didn't even realize that.
you. I said that you are intimidated. It
Wait,
seems to me
listen.
that you are intimidated.
Nobody's intimidated by you, first of all.
I don't.
Second of all,
Yeah,
you
no.
don't
It
even-
seems like you're intimidated by
You- listen.
somebody that speaks the truth. That modesty. That is
Okay.
That is your concern. Modesty.
No.
So yeah, you just said that a high value woman. The first thing that came out of your mouth was modesty.
there were
That is at the top
there were
of your
multiple
list.
things that came out
Is
of
that at the top of the list? Modesty.
No.
Then why did you name it first?
Can we just lower the temperature a little bit? Just
But she's triggered as fuck.
I would say, John, but just maybe refrain from ad hom.
Yeah, if you calling her a bitch and calling her out of her name and stuff, that's one thing that I don't like about these podcasts, because you can have a conversation with a woman without, you know what I'm saying, getting in your feelings and calling her a bitch just because she's not saying what you want her to say, right? I don't think at any point in this conversation she has been disrespectful to him. She has only shared her opinions, which actually he was triggered by, to the point to where he called her a bitch. So who's really the bitch? And this is half of the reason why she's saying and has the mindset that she has, because it's a lot of weak ass, bitch ass niggas like him. But anyway, man, look, if you want my help directly, make sure that you click the link in my description down below. Book a call with me, man. We can get on a call and I can give you specific advice for your situation that can help you get to where you want to be. All right. Also, go cop your merch, man. True to the Game merch is out. True to the Game is on the front, and Stop Simping is on the back. Make sure that y'all go cop. Other than that, man, I will see you in the next one. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. I will see you in the next one, and last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.